Are you just starting your welding and fabrication business, or is business a little slow and you're looking for a way to get some more jobs coming in? Stay tuned because I'm going to tell you guys my top 3 ways of getting leads on welding and fabrication jobs. What's going on, everybody? My name is Josh Washburn from Washburn Fabco. It's been a while, but I'm back. We got a new studio, and I'm happy to shoot my first couple videos here in the studio. I also just recorded my 3 worst types of advertising that I would completely avoid at all costs video. Be sure to check that out in the link in the description down below. So I'm going to do this video like the last one. I'm going to start the list off with ones that are decent, and we're going to progressively get better as we go. So starting off, I know Facebook Marketplace is not meant to advertise business stuff, and you have to do loops around it to make it work. But Facebook Marketplace can be decent. One thing you have to realize about advertising business-related stuff on Facebook Marketplace is that there's a lot of tire kickers, and your conversion rate is going to be super, super, super low for the amount of time you have to put into talking to customers. So if you're going to use Facebook Marketplace to advertise your welding and fabrication business, I highly recommend coming up with some sort of price sheet or approximate pricing for the services that you provide. Maybe your hourly, your minimums, your base price per foot on fencing. If you do fencing, your base price on handrails, your base price on anything else you could come up with, which is like this is my bare minimum for something super basic per foot. Or like for me, example, we did a lot of off-road stuff when I was advertising on Facebook Marketplace, and I would basically say like, this is the bottom dollar for me to make you a bumper. This is a bare basic bumper, no winch insert, no winch mount, completely bare basic plate bumper, or completely bare basic tube bumper. So what I do when I advertise on Facebook Marketplace is when I get that message that says, hey, is this still available? I just shoot them the price sheet. A lot of times nobody replies, but if you sat there and took the time individually to reply to everybody, you're going to spend more time replying to messages on Marketplace than you are going to be actually working. I don't want to sound negative, but I want you guys to remember this. A lead is not a customer. A customer is somebody who is already in the process of paying you. A lot of leads are going to waste your time, your energy, and your resources just to figure out that you charge X amount an hour, and that's, you know, way over their budget because they have no clue what this costs. So be sure to get a price sheet completely dialed in where it's like no questions asked. They say, hey, I want a fence, whatever. You send them back that message, and they can do the math real quick and be like, well, I need about 100 foot of fence, and it's X amount for 100 feet. All right, that's in my budget, so I'm going to keep asking questions. Or, hey, that's way out of my budget. I don't have the money for this. We're not going to do it right now. I know that kind of sounds negative, but every type of advertisement is going to have some negative outcome for it. I think my conversion rate with Marketplace was probably only about one person out of every 100 that I talked to. But it did produce jobs, and it did make me money. I do also want to mention most of my problem customers that I've had have came from Facebook Marketplace. When I was posting on Marketplace, I actually had my website set up, which is no longer up. But I had my website set up where they had to pay a $50 deposit. Because if you don't have them pay a deposit, you're going to have a bunch of people that say they're going to go show up to the shop, and you're going to be calling them saying, hey, you're 30 minutes late. Where are you at? And then you're going to be ghosted. They're not going to reply. They don't care. They don't know you. They're going to drain your time and your energy and your resources and waste your day. Don't let people waste your day. All right, the second to best type of advertisement that I like, this applies for more commercial work. If you're able to secure a job in a commercial area, I think word of mouth is going to go a really long way. I don't think word of mouth goes a long way in residential. So what I mean by this, if somebody calls you to do a job in a residential area, you do good work for them, and they have a ton of businesses nearby them, they're going to let those guys know, hey, I call Josh to do all of our welding repairs here. Here's his card, or here's his Instagram and Facebook page, you know, or here's his phone number, give him a call. For example, there's a really small commercial area in Galt, and I got a connection with one company, and then next thing you know, I had a connection with 2 and 3 companies that I am basically their service providers for. So I want you guys to remember this, that word of mouth goes a long ways, but also going above and beyond to please a customer sometimes can have negative impacts. A lot of the times, if you're going above and beyond for the wrong person, They're going to try to take advantage of you every time. Just recently seen in my Facebook group for welders and fabricators, somebody was talking about a contractor had a job for them, told him his price was too high. He knocked his hourly rate down. Please do not ever change your hourly rate. If they're trying to knock you down like 20% of your rate, guess what's going to happen? You might get more work for them, but they're going to knock you down every time because they know, oh, yeah, Joe the welder, yeah, he's going to say $100 an hour for this mobile work, but you know what? He'll do it for 80 every time. You know, he does it for 80 for me. Maybe I can get him down to 75 or 70. You know, he's lenient on his prices. Let's just keep knocking him down. If you let people do that to you, you are going to absolutely lose in business. If you've done that, just quit now. You have no reason to continue going. You are going to fail. I know I sound like a super rude guy, but I just want to be straight up with you guys. You got to stand your ground and do it the way it needs to be done. We can't afford to be taking these pay cuts and letting people step over us. You will never survive. Do a good job and please your customers, and more work will come. Through the 6 years I've been doing this, I can kind of tell now who's going to be trouble and who's not going to be trouble. And the guys that aren't trouble are the ones that I make sure to do the best work for and go above and beyond for. If you go above and beyond for the guy that nickel and dimed you on everything, trying to get your price down, and you still go above and beyond, you're going to get more clients like him. He's going to tell his friends everything that happened to where, oh yeah, Josh did a crazy good job, and you know, he did it way cheaper than anybody else, and it was a great job. So every client that you get referred to by that client are going to have that same mentality. Don't let that happen. Definitely take the time to please the big commercial businesses or the really nice homeowners that aren't trying to take advantage of you. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Everyone's trying to take advantage of everyone. All right, the third best type of advertisement that I could possibly think of and have seen results from is social media marketing. If I made a video about social media marketing, I would probably have to talk for like 5 hours and you probably still wouldn't see success. Social media marketing is really a trial and error kind of thing. For example, this YouTube channel, it's been going for almost 2 years and I'm at 3,000 subs. I finally understand social media marketing as of my other business venture, Travel and Shred. I started that account, which was a super niche account, really dove into a specific area and topic that had enough of a community there to grow that I already made it to 1,500 subscribers on YouTube and almost 4,000 followers on Instagram in less than 2 months. I've been doing this Washburn Fabco page for so long. That's why I have been a little discouraged on making videos lately. Here. Over there, I'm seeing high success, but now I'm kind of realizing how I could turn this page around, and I was thinking, and I was going back and reading some comments because I haven't even looked at the comments on this channel for at least a month, and I realized how important these videos are to you guys. So I think I'm really going to make videos completely on business now. We're just going to dive into the business niche and keep it going. But to explain social media marketing quick and short, you need to have a Facebook, you need to have an Instagram. You don't really need to have a YouTube unless that's something you're into. It takes a lot of time and you're probably not going to see results quick because you don't understand how to market yourself yet. So what I would do is really pick one page to grow, and I feel like the best page to grow right now is Instagram through Instagram Reels. You don't want to be posting random videos all the time because if your niche is too far out, welding isn't a niche, all right? Fabrication isn't a niche. Welding and fabrication is a super broad term, right? So you need to dial it down to something super specific. All right, I'm an off-road fabricator, so I'm posting videos of off-road fabrication only. Like, you need to keep it tight in that niche. So then you need to be tight with whatever community is going to appeal to the type of work you're doing. You can go on Instagram and just look up other local businesses that have Instagram pages. They're doing it completely wrong. I kind of haven't been putting in any work on this Instagram page, but if you want to see a good way to market your business, check out the Travel and Shred page. That's where I've done all my recent business marketing, and it's really working out. So for social media marketing, my best advice to you is get an Instagram page, be taking pictures of your projects, try to keep it niche specific and super tight. I know it's super hard because I've done this time in and time out with different channels and different pages, Try to post every day. It's so hard to come up with the content, but come up with a niche, stick to that niche, and pick a niche that has enough content for you. Random posts are only going to go so far with people that already know who you are. Reels will really make your page take off. Having a strong Instagram page really shows potential customers and leads that you are reputable. If I see a business or someone message me and they only have like 50 followers on Instagram, you might be a little iffy. But if you see the page has 1,000, you're like, oh, okay, that's solid. They've been around for a while, and you know they got a bunch of posts. All right, that's solid. You got to make sure those posts are quality though, because you can have 100 terrible posts, or you can have 5 really good ones, and you can probably have more engagement on those 5 really good ones than those 100 terrible posts. Also, you got to make sure to use keywords and stuff on your social medias to get them to actually pop up when you look up like welder and fabricator near me. There's a whole bunch more when it comes to social media marketing. I didn't even understand it. I've been doing it for 6 years. I finally figured it out, at least kinda. While we're on the topic of social media marketing, I think that advertisements that are paid through Instagram or Facebook can go either way. So give it a shot, see if it works. Maybe try, $5 a day for a couple days on different posts. See what gets attention, see if it's bringing you in leads. If not, just stay away from it. All right, guys, I hope this video helped. If you have a topic you want to cover, please drop it down below in the comment section, and I will try to cover it in the following weeks. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time.